What's going on? It's Brother Jay, and I'm here with another thought of the day. And my thought of the day is this: a, the, I guess you can call it a bad date. That's why I'll title this "Bad Date." Now, it's been a minute. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at least, I want to say probably a year, maybe 2 years. I'm saying roughly around that range that I ever actually, went out on an actual date. You know what I'm saying? And here I call myself, okay, I'm communicating with this lady and stuff like that. Roughly, she's like, about a good, she's in her mid 30s, you know. So I was like, okay, yeah, let's meet up and stuff like that, have some drinks and stuff like that, get a meal and chill. So we on a date and stuff like that, Now, mind you, I've been talking to her for about a good week and a half, 2 weeks. You know what I mean? And she slipped up, and said during the conversation that we was having on the phone that she was like, basically like a secretary for some company or something like that. So I said, okay, no big, So when we go on a date and stuff like that, and we sip it parlaying, we enjoyed our meal, we start getting drinks and stuff like that. And, when you get drinks and stuff like that, that really makes a person relax if you're good company and if you have, a decent conversation and your chemistry's cool, you know, they relax and slip some things out, you know. So I'm sitting there with her, and she was like, yeah, you're good peoples and stuff like that, and I enjoy your company. I'm like, cool, that's cool, you know. And then before she went to the restroom, she was like, well, one thing you need to know is I'm a YouTube influencer. And I'm like, what? Now, see, for me, I'm not saying this for all men, no, but for me, I don't date influencers, no, because their whole thing is about manipulating shit to get ratings and stuff like that, saying way out shit to get more views, and also, their main thing, is putting personal business out there in the streets. Now, me personally, look, if anybody out here, is a YouTube influencer and they getting monetary pay for what they do, that's fine with me. Get your hustle on. But I know how you getting your hustle on. And I don't want to be at the expense of that so you can get your hustle. So in a nutshell, when she went to the restroom, I called for the check, paid for the motherfucker, asked the waitress, for a pen and pencil real quick, and I just wrote down real quick, like, hey, I paid for dinner, got to worry about nothing. We're not gonna work, lose my number. I know some people going to say, oh, that was a bitch move. You could have told her in her face. That was a cold way of doing it. No, 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 no. It's not cold the way I did it. I did it that way so I didn't have to argue with her. Because when someone is interested in you, but then you're not interested in them, it's always the, why? Well, why don't you like me? And you ain't give me a chance. And no. See, I ain't want to go through all that. I ain't want to go through all that. So I just made it simple. See, I could have did it shitty and paid my half of the bill and say, fuck it, you need to pay that half of the bill and deuces. No, no, no. I wasn't shitty like that. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody's want to sit here and criticize me, like, you should have told her straight to her face and saying, you must don't understand how women are these days. Some women getting their feelings and stuff like that, they'll pull out a pistol and shoot a nigga. Or pull out a razor and try to cut a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? So, the way I look at the stance and stuff like that, I've made the better choice given the situation that I was in. Because, I mean, it's not like, you know what I'm saying, I left her and shit and she didn't eat and I paid for drinks. You know what I'm saying? We drank, like, you know what I'm saying, like 3 motherfucking Long Island iced tea. So that shit's not cheap, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I paid this shit, then I bounced. You know what I'm saying? And I think she tried to call me maybe once or twice or something like that. But once I didn't answer the phone on the second time, it was like, okay, I get the hint. He don't want to talk to me. Shit. Now, I'm going to tell you the honest truth. You know what I'm saying? She looked decent. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, but see, there was an arm wrestle and partially how we was kicking it. It was an arm wrestle mentality wise because on one hand, she's girl boss. And on the other hand, she's perpetrating like she can be submissive and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like wifey material. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, once you get burnt a couple of times, you kind of let that go. You know what I'm saying? You're like, yeah, that sounds like rinse and repeat shit. You know what I'm saying? You know. So the moral of the story is, if that person viewed me as a villain, so be it. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't do anything as a villain to directly hurt her. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we dudes get rejected all the time. So if you can't take that rejection, then you're made of too thin of a skin. Shit, since I was like fucking, I was getting busy, you know what I'm saying, since I was 10 years old. So between 10 to now, I got rejected many times. You don't hear me sit up here and you rejected me and shit, and I want to know why. Truthfully, it don't matter why. The point is you got rejected. That's the important part. Even if she gave you the clear textbook answer on why, that's still not going to be good enough for you. It's still not going to be good enough. So, you know, she probably going to, you know, saying, you know what I'm saying, make a fucking video of me and shit like that. And, oh, he did me wrong and shit, and, you know. And that'll just let me know, if she do, that, you know, I dodged a bullet. You know what I'm saying? Because influencers believe in, feel sorry for me, look at my interview, woe is me, you know what I'm saying, click on the fucking thing. Now, all the videos I ever made, none of y'all, and I repeat this again, none of y'all have ever heard me say, oh, why don't you fucking hit the subscribe button? Oh, why don't you hit the like button? Oh, why don't you share with this? And that's why I only got, like, you know what I'm saying, you know, 20 views here, 50 views here, you know, because I'm not trying to do this for money. Now, don't get it wrong. If the opportunity shows the fuck up, I'm going to take advantage of this shit, you know what I'm saying? But I do it because this is what I want to do, you know what I'm saying, to express my thought of the day and share my thought of the day. So just in case some people are going through some of the situations that I either been through or I'm just thinking about, then at least they can feel like they can identify with me, you know what I'm saying? There's a little bit of a camaraderie, you know what I'm saying? But for a person that does that for a living, oh, they'll throw you underneath the bus and saying it's just a matter of time. All it takes is the one wrong argument or disagreement, or you do something they don't like, or you didn't call them at a time that they wanted you to call or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Or it could just be they mad at somebody else and you're the easiest person to take it out on, so they take it out on you. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, this is 2023, you know what I'm saying? And dude's been getting rejected since the beginning of time. So this is the time y'all ladies need to feel like, yeah, it's your turn to get rejected too. You know, shit. You know what I'm saying? What's good for the goose, motherfucker? You know? So, in conclusion, you know, it's not like I did her cold, you know what I'm saying? But when you get a spider sense tingling down your spine, like something don't feel right, even though you, in the course of enjoying yourself, you know what I'm saying, and having fun. Now, realistically, I could have played this to my advantage. I realistically could have. I could have just said, you know what? Let me ignore the fact that she's a TikToker and stuff like that. Get her plied up full of drinks and stuff like that. Take her to the house, smash, and then goes to the next day. Now I could have did that, but then I would have been even more of a villain. You know what I'm saying? So when you sit there and walk away from basically a target that you can easily slay that night, you know what I'm saying? When you walk away, that lets you know that the intimacy wasn't the factor. It's when you hear the warning signs, walk away while you're healthy and upright, and always listen to the warning signs you have in your heart. When it says warning, warning, Will Robinson, warning, it's advisable that you walk away. So that's what I did. And I don't care what this person say about me. You know what I'm saying? I think I dodged my own personal bullet in my own right. So, you know what I'm saying? It's things that men don't date on. You know what I'm saying? If you're on OnlyFans and stuff like that, they don't date you. If you're like a YouTube influencer and shit, most average dudes don't date you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're manipulating for money. That means your moral code is off. So that's all I got to say today, man. You know what I'm saying? And, if people agree with me, cool. If they don't, hey, I only got one life to live. And I refuse to live it stressing about or getting attacked or being belittled or being manipulated by somebody else or somebody where I can avoid that right now by just walking away. Deuce.